Okay, here we go. Unscripted, just off the cuff. Been watching a lot of YouTube videos about getting my own channel started, and I can't believe I'm going to say this at 55 years old, but I think I'm going to try to become a YouTuber. But there is a method in my madness into why I would want to do this. Rob the Maritimer and Silver and Solo, you guys have inspired me, and I want to document this big life decision that I made this week. That decision is to move to France for at least 6 months of the year, if not permanently, but we're going to give it a try with 6 months first and see how it goes. I can't believe I just said that out loud. I haven't told anybody about my decision yet, except I sort of mentioned it to my dad. Other people, I'm worried about some negativity coming from some people. And mostly I know my friends and family are going to be supportive, but right now I'm still in that bubble bliss of being able to have made this decision and be excited about it. So I've been researching, and I have been thinking, and I've been ruminating and planning and looking at the budget and doing all these numbers, and I can't remember the name of the Northern Irish guy that I just saw on YouTube who seems to have mirrored my life. It's so bizarre, except for he had a big accident, and I've been very fortunate to not have had any types of accidents. But you know, his financial situation, and we're not going to get into mine right now. There's a lot that has to change, and there's a lot that I have to do before I can get going. But I'm going to be doing a scouting trip very soon. And it didn't start out as a scouting trip. It started out as a, I just noticed how the reflection of my glasses, I wonder if that's annoying. Maybe I should do this. So it didn't start out as a scouting trip. It really started as just another language trip. I've been going to France back and forth for the last 3 years. And this is going to be time number 5. So it was exciting. And I booked 2 weeks, and I'm taking a course in Tours, and I'm doing my language, and I've been studying, and I've been working really hard, and you know, dare I say, I think I'm almost a B2, and that's pretty close to being, you know, conversant fluent, not fluent. There's a lot I don't know, but I'm doing a lot more now. Reading in French, watching podcasts and YouTube videos, movies. Mostly I watch Harry Potter in French because I know the English lines so well that I can match them up in my brain and make sense of the French in the parts that I don't know for sure, or the words that I'm missing. Anyway, back onto the topic of the planning I've been doing. You know, looking at my finances, looking at retirement. I'm 55, and I can only retire from my teaching career in 10 years if I want my vested pension. It won't be the full pension that others get who've worked 30 years, because I will have only worked 20 in Canada. And so then that means that I will get a little bit less, and I'm okay with that. I enjoyed doing things outside of the country and traveling and, you know, teaching and doing other things before I settle down into my career. So now I have to get all the logistics in order. And so this scouting trip, as I'm now calling it, is going to take place in July. I have my dad coming with me, and though he's coming to enjoy France and coming to enjoy that the Loire Valley and the area there, we will go look at houses, and we will go see what's out there on the market and what each dollar category means, and what does it mean when it's a D or an E or an F, and I'll get into that in future videos. Those are the ratings of houses and their DPE, their electricity and energy consumption, let's say. What does that look like when it's a D versus an E versus an F? I don't think I would go to G. E seems to be my limit. So there's a few houses I want to have a look at. There's one that I've fallen in love with online, but that doesn't mean it's in an area that I like, and that doesn't mean that it's one that will work for me. But you know, I'll take video of all of that, and we'll go from there. So the scouting trip starts the week the first week that we're going to be there. And then my dad leaves, and then I continue on with the original goal, which is to take my French course and do my French. So going on from there, it's scary, it's exciting. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to be there. And now that I've made this decision to make this change, now I have to look at the time frame. And so I'm thinking that the time frame will be maybe 2 years, could be 3, depends on some things like having to sell a piece of real estate that's going to help fund me, because I need to become debt free. And I can't believe I'm putting that out there on YouTube, that, yep, time to become debt free. And being debt free is the only way I could make this a reality, because I can't be in another country and have all this hanging over my head. So there you have it in a nutshell. Why I want to start a YouTube channel, what would I do on that channel, and I hope I can bring you along with me on this crazy journey to this major life change. À bientôt!